Love, but I go by the poet David. What inspired me as a child to create my stories? Um, just being able to inspire others. Honestly, I mean that actually seeing other people happy, that kind of always inspired me to want to do more. I remember when I was a Cub Scout, a Boy Scout, I would sell tickets to an annual Scout show and buy one get one free Big Mac sandwich. And I was so excited that they were able to get a free Big Mac, so that encouraged me, and that they were always excited about stuff like that. Literally stuff like that is what inspired me to see other people happy, and so even today, um, that's what inspired me as a child. I believe that was one of the things that just it was embedded into me. Every time I saw somebody happy, it inspired me to want to do it again. That inspired me, made me happy to see them happy, and so even today, what I write now, every part of who I am is in everything that I do. In one of my introductory poems, it actually says, something really sweet, but for real, real though, and real cold. As a matter of fact, when you hear me flow, you're gonna know you're on a wave that goes, I suppose, to where only God knows. Because only God knows what you need. God gives me this word, I just speak it. That's what you get, a word that's God sent that's gonna lift up your spirit. I'm the poet David. And so even in that, I'm telling you, hey, this is my purpose. I'm here to inspire and to lift you up. And and so that to answer the question, that is what inspired me as a kid to write what I currently create, just to see people happy.
Now that I'm in the darkness, it's cold. And since the temperature has changed, I must adjust and just put on the things that I need that will allow me to stay warm. This is no longer my norm. I used to be able to see in the light, but now the bright light is gone and I'm in darkness. But not everything in darkness is ugly. As a matter of fact, a whole lot of things in here that I see are amazing.
To see love manifest itself in this world at its peaceful self. Um, see everybody come together and to that's what inspires me, to actually have the zealousness and the energy to believe that it will absolutely one day soon happen, and that potentially I can pioneer it, hopefully lead with love, and bring that to the world. So that's what inspires me. And as a matter of fact, I've recently even written a song titled Rainbow. And of course, when you see a rainbow, they're beautiful, and all the colors just come together. So I've written a song titled Rainbow that I really believe that will imagine this particular. I was thinking about We Are the World, how that used to be a song for the ages, an amazing song. We Are the World that brought a generation of folk together, or at least attempted to. And I believe Rainbow is going to be that song for our generation. So y'all be on the lookout for that. It's coming soon. But that's what inspires me, to see us coming together in love in its most peaceful form. And I say peaceful form, let me say this real quick, because I believe love is still love when it's emotional and it's aggravated. It's still love, but unfortunately it just acts different. And so we've been in the stages, and I believe a lot of people absolutely still love, just don't know how to actually present it and manifest it in a peaceful manner, because there's no peace right now. And so I believe I'm going to pioneer and bring love back and show us how to experience it in a peaceful manner. Who is my favorite writer? Now, I don't want this to sound arrogant at all, but honestly, I am my favorite writer. Um, to be honest, I haven't done much reading, honestly, either. Growing up, I've read the Bible. Other than that, I've read another book, one other book, and that was it my whole life. And I've written books. I've just never gotten to writing. Reading that much. But the reason why I say I am my favorite writer, I probably should have actually also said that with what I said with the last question. That hey, amazing recognizes amazing, because I don't want y'all to think I'm being arrogant, but honestly, I'm an amazing writer. So amazing, I believe that I still write, definitely. I'll write as much as I can, but I've started to freestyle a lot of stuff, and I started to do that as a result of being a poet, writing a lot of poetry, retaining it. I retain as much as I can, almost everything, but I was starting to write like 3, 4, 5 songs a day, so I stopped retaining it. But so I would say I'm my favorite writer, but then I started to now freestyle, and the guy recently, I walked up to him and asked him about, we were talking about poetry, and he said, I don't like poetry, I like rap. And I told him, I don't rap, I rip. That what I do, I just open my lip and then boom, damn, I go off. Y'all, I'm a show off. If I done went there, I probably done went off. Give me a pencil. Let me write this down. Never mind, I'm gonna keep going off the dome. And I showed them that, listen, that's what we are as poets. We're the foundation of everything, singing, rapping. So I believe I'm my favorite writer, and I just love the content that I write. And so it's bigger than just the quantity or things like that. We are as poets. We're the foundation of everything, singing, rapping. So I believe I'm my favorite writer, and I just love the content that I write, and so it's bigger than just the quantity or things like that. It's about everything. When you ask that question, who's your favorite writer? I believe I only write for inspiration to inspire. Where am I from? Place called Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I associate Louisiana initially with New Orleans, of course, because of the Saints. So we're not tripping. It's cool. We still on the map, but that's where I grew up. It's an amazing place. People, I feel like Baton Rouge, everybody knows everybody. It's congested a little bit, maybe, I don't know. But it's an amazing place. That's where I grew up, 7 siblings. I believe that my mom loves it so much. We moved to Houston for a bit, and my mom literally got so frustrated at not being home. My belief is that one day she literally just chose to get a U-Haul, pack up the U-Haul. We didn't even have time to get boxes and load it. We literally threw everything up, in the back of the U-Haul, back at home, her home, Baton Rouge. And it's an amazing place. If you guys, in New Orleans, go ahead and drive a little, 60 minutes away, 1 hour, that's it. Speed a little bit, get there quicker. So hopefully we'll see you soon. The moment I tapped into my gift, I would say that probably, I had started to do poetry, but I didn't really know it was, to me, ministry at the time, and it is now, absolutely. But I was at Southern University, and I felt compelled to minister to people and tell them my belief at the time. And I was, walking around, ministering, talking to people, just and I said, you know what, there has to be a more effective way, so where I can touch more people. So I wrote a poem, and that's when I believe I first initially tapped into, wow, I have a gift. And this poem didn't even actually rhyme. It said, I'll see if I can remember it. When you decide to come, I'll be waiting. But please don't be too late, and please don't let the enemy trick you by convincing you that now isn't the time and that you aren't ready yet. Trust me, he won't ever try and convince you otherwise.